All right, so I got the video setting back to what it was originally. I mean like the contrast and stuff. But anyways, I want to record this call so that I can look back on these videos moving forward as well to see what are the reasons that I have taken a decision and then how did that decision work out. So far the way we used to hop on these calls, like the acquisition so far is cold audience. All right, let me just take a fresh new page and show you. So it's cold audience gets cold called. We pitch the meeting. We pitch the sales call, and then on the sales call, we try to sell them. Like usually $3,000 to $4,000, which is not a problem, right? Not a problem. We have seen a couple of deals go through, not a problem. But what I also saw is more people are heavily guarded. This is problems. Heavily guarded because of lack of trust, uh, not opening up, and also because we have a, unique challenge as well, which I feel like, not other agency members, agency owners from the US do not have it, which is international um, reason, right? So it's like trust barrier is there, especially because Indian image with scams and accents. That's a big reason, right? People are open, they want to be open, but they really are skeptical about like moving forward to something until and unless all these things are taken care of. Now, this answer to that would be to that is testimonials and branding, right? Now, there's two things in branding. I want to focus on branding because testimonials, I want to go all in without testimonials, right? I have a testimonial as in like we have our client, one of the clients that we have worked with for the longest period of time. We like they are open to have phone conversations instead of just video testimonials. They're open to have phone conversations with the people who are interested to move ahead, right? So whenever someone is like, yes, I want to move ahead, we can just give them the phone contact, and that way they can move ahead. So right now, this is how it looks like, right? I'm not sure if we can see it, but can we see it? Right. Anyways. All right, I will try to make sure that this is clearly shown as well. So now we'll be focusing on branding. How can I improve branding? My YouTube channel is there, right? So my branding is there. Basic branding is there, but for the a different audience. But personal brand overall is like a personal brand. Like the authenticity of a person is itself is a brand. So it's better than nothing. So now the next stage we're going to be introducing our YouTube channel, right? That's the point of mutual, not mutual, point of contact that would potentially breed authenticity and trust. As in, like this person is into something and there is a vision attached to it. So the question will only be like, okay, do I want to be a part of this journey or no? Which is fine. At least it's not going to be like, is this genuine or not? Legitimacy is not going to be a question anymore. So YouTube channel. Now in YouTube, we are going to be introducing two more things. Like one, I'll be doing marketing podcasts. Marketing podcasts. I mean like uh community of cold callers or like people in acquisition, right? So sales, marketing, that's it, right? So people in this from all over the globe will be putting them, I'll be trying to putting them together in one place so that they can have like interactions, conversations about possible steps that can be taken, right? That's next step. Second is like I'll be doing calls, I'll be consulting for other agencies as well, and more investments into content from one single brand. All right. So I'll be, consulting with other agencies, and then I'll be documenting those calls in a more meaningful way, and I'll be having one more editor. So two editors will be working full time to create long form clips and uploading, short form clips and uploading to all social media pages like Facebook, Instagram. So it's gonna be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Did I miss out anything? Twitter as well, like Twitter threads, all these. So all these social media platforms, wherever there is possibility of, content, we'll be uploading that, right? On a daily basis, the goal would be to upload at least 5 times 4 platforms: LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. 5 platforms, right? Uh, all right. That's next. Third step is now what we will do is cold audience will be cold called, will be pitched a value intro call. In that, no commitments, and we will give them a process of acquisition that would work, that will work for them. Okay. Added with plus AI follow-ups. So that way they can get booked appointments themselves without even having to, like, if they can just do this process uh themselves, then they can just add more appointments to their pipeline. Now I'll be having more and more conversations like this. Now I need to make this as the lead magnet so that we can have more people coming in and, you know, use this process pretty much, right? So that is what we'll be going with. So once we have these calls, next stage would be our sales call. If someone wants to work with us after the first call, they're like, you know what, I would like to work with you guys. And then we'll be hopping on a sales call. We'll be scheduling a next sales call, which is going to be a consultation call. Now, before the sales call and like in the intro call and before the intro call, on the entire funnel so far, which is going to be at least 3 to 4 days of, conversation to and fro, we'll be introducing my YouTube, okay, my YouTube in the process. So that way, what happens is they will be exposed to who I am. If they don't like me, they don't like to see me, then they can just what do you say? They can just not show up or cancel the meeting. But if they still want move ahead and show up, they know who am I looking like, who is this, where am I from, what is this? Is this legit? Is this an actual human being on the other side? So that will be introduced. So I'll be adding more and more value-based content, more marketing conversations, more other agencies to hop on with calls, and then, talk about what I love doing. And then that way it can be authentic. The conversation is going to be authentic. It doesn't have to be like mortgage specific. It just have to be human specific. Like there's someone on the other side who is an entrepreneur, and I would like to, this conversation is about what he loves to talk about, and that's what this conversation would look like ideally, right? So that is pretty much it, right? So that's the update we are going to be adding. The reason is because why? Because right now we have seen after 50 calls, oddly, like 50 odd calls, uh, we have seen less trust. Um, like it's a bit there's a hesitation, like there's kind of an hesitation, which is very justified, right? So from their point of view, someone called them out of the blue, and then they are hopping on a call, and then on that call they are asked to make a decision. It's difficult. It's very difficult, right? So especially when there is, not much testimonials, when especially it's from another country, which country, the country and the image of that country specifically is connected to, negative, unfortunately is connected to that, right? So it makes it difficult. Now, the benefit of me branding and including that branding and then adding those testimonials is that if I can improve this branding, my channel, then I can work with other agencies and they who can leverage my channel, right? So if let's say if you are a marketing agency, right, another SMMA or someone who is just starting to target US clients now, they can partner up with me where my face is gonna be the value, where there's gonna be authenticity, and either me or my teammates who I'll be introducing on these calls, like in my channel, who can hop on with them so that the acquisition is no more a challenge. That is why I'm going to be building this brand, my personal brand, to a limit where, like, to a point where, like, authenticity is not going to be a challenge at all, right? So it doesn't matter I'm from India or not because I'll be connecting with global entrepreneurs from England, like from UK, from Germany, maybe from US mainly, US, Australia, Canada, and UK. That way, everything is covered up, and especially if I'm connecting with US people, then pretty much it solves the entire world. Connect, covers up uh, anyone from everywhere. People will not be having a problem after that. So I'll be hopping on calls now. The intro call is gonna be something like this. Hey man, appreciate you hopping on this call. Did you get any chance to, like, did Hussein or Nikhil tell you anything about where we are based or anything about us? No, what do you know about us? Probably nothing. Yeah, th- perfect, right? So you don't know much about us. So in this call specifically, this is about me trying to Sorry. So this call is about me trying to give you as much value of things that I have expertise in, which I know for a fact that will add value to your life, to your business. It will help you grow. Right now, you don't have to commit to working with us or even having conversation about working with us. This call is all about you. I want you to be absolutely comfortable and then go through this call in the 15-20 minutes. I'll be giving you the entire glimpse of the process that's working for our clients, and that way, you will have an understanding about what's possible for your business. Now, you can take this process and implement with yourself. If you need any help, I can add more, added resource. I'll be sharing added resource about this to you. Or if you're like, I know someone else who can help me with marketing, you can just send them this to them. They can do it for you. Um, or else, if you want us to work with you moving forward, then we can schedule a next call where I can dig deep into your business problems and challenges and what would be absolutely perfect for you. Makes sense? Yeah. By the way, we are based in Mumbai, India. So that is also a challenge that people are like, you know what? I don't want to work with someone, Mumbai is global, stuff like that, right? Makes sense? Well, all right, let's dive into it. Like, can you give me an understanding about uh what is the major source of business generation for you? Uh-huh. What caught your attention on the phone call that had you like open to having this call? I'll try to make it, warm and conversational for you. All right, so I'll just go in, get into it. Okay. So you are trying to get more loans, right? What is the biggest challenge do you face when you get more loans, trying to get more loans? Yeah. And how good are referrals? Yeah. So the thing is that problem with businesses are that referrals is a challenge. Would you agree? Yeah. So the way you can dilute that is this and this. So now when someone comes in who doesn't have a referral, realtor partnership, you can work with them. Of course, it's gonna be a bit more work, right? A bit more work. That's where you can have someone else help you with that. But at the same time, if you really work, if you're open to work and getting more work is the problem, this will solve it, right? So now what we can do is whenever someone comes in, then you can connect with their realtors as well, right? First of all, build connections with them. And then once the connection is set, then you have the conversation with them and they are with another realtor, then you can just go and have a conversation with that realtor. And that way, you can make sure that both of you guys come to a conclusion together where you'll be like, you know what, let's make this deal work, right? So that's how you can do it. All right. And to make sure it's all about like, making sure that this conversation warmth is there on the call. And that's pretty much it, right? So this is how it's going to look like. So first of all, you run Facebook ads. It can be videos about you. If you want help with scripting, I can just share that script with you, right? Uh, you just record an authentic video or an image, right? And then have people come in. Once people come in, then you call these people up, automate using AI, right? So that there is always going to be someone who will be texting these people up, right? Texting automate the entire process, and it'll automatically, like, this is an AI conversation, right? This is not a human conversation. So you can have this conversation set up where anyone and everyone, whenever they want to have a conversation, there's someone willing to talk with them, and they will book the appointment themselves. If the appointment is booked, right, that's when it's on your calendar. When the appointment is booked, they get a reminder before the appointment. You get a reminder, sorry, before the appointment. You hop on the call, take the call. That's all. It's done. All right. So this way, you can have more and more added things on the pipeline. All right. Makes sense? Yeah. So do you think something like this would help you? Do you think if you could have like people coming to you first, like they know this is you, right? They see you, they see your page name, they hop on, they share their contact details, and then have a chat conversation with you, and then book an appointment and set a time to speak with you. And then they see a couple more videos about you, and then they hop on a call with you. Do you think that what is the warmth of that call? Yeah. If you have 10 of these calls in the next 30 days, where people are like, 50% of the journey, they might be closing in the next 2 months or something, but at least one or two would be closer, sooner. If you had like 20 of these conversations, do you think you will be not closing at least two this month and two more next month and the two more next month? Yes. And then now add up 20 more next month. So do you think this is going to be an alternative to referrals? You sure? Yeah. So was this a okay? Yeah. So yeah, so now like I would love to work with you. There is no doubt in that. We would love to work with you. We're actually looking for more clients. So there's two ways we can go from here. One is like I can just send this recording to you. Plus I can send you some more resources so that you can do it yourself. You can absolutely reach out to us if you want to work with us. Otherwise, if you want to explore ways to work, make help, let us do it for you, then we can schedule a next call right now where you can hop on that second call and then we can have a call about, specifics about how much it's going to cost you to do business with us. What is the numbers that we can get you? What more we would add if there is something about your business where we get to know more, and potentially if I could add, decrease something, lower something, remove something, like customize the experience for you. We can do it. Yeah, we have like consulting offer. We have consulting offer, and then we have like a consulting offer as well. We have a consulting offer as well. We have a consulting offer as well. So we have a consulting offer as well. And also like a service offer. So if we do it entirely for you, it's going to be a service. You do it, but we help you, tweak it along the way. Then you don't pay us a service fee, but it's going to be a consulting. What's going to be the range? Pretty like, it's very custom. It can start from 500 to even like 5,000. It can start from 500 to like, 5,000, 6,000 for a few months. It can start from like 500. It can start from like 1,000 for the 3 months. We really, ideally, we go for three to like a commitment for 3 to 6 months 3 to 6 months commitment. It can range from anywhere in between 3 or 6 or anywhere in between commitments. And then it can be like, 1500 for the, for the time period. It can start with 1200, 1500 to even like, what do you say? Like even like 6,000, 10,000. It depends on what we are trying to achieve and if it's positively ROI is positive for you or not. Make sense? Yep. So what would you like to do? Is this something that you would like to explore ways to make sure that it is done professionally, or like would you like our help with this? 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 Yeah. All right. Perfect.